Good morning, everybody. Speaking today as a councilman, as a former Baltimore City public school teacher, and as a brand new father. I want my daughter and every son and daughter in our city and in our country to live a long and peaceful life. I want to begin by acknowledging all my colleagues that are here. I'm on the Baltimore City Council. Thank you, council members Sneed, Clark, Middleton, Dorsey, Bullock, and County Executive Kevin Kamenetz as well. I want to thank our state delegation who's standing with us today, Senator Ferguson, Delegates Lewis, Learman, Washington, and Clippinger. Give them a round of applause. But more important than us, I want to thank the young people like Anna who are leading this movement. This is a moment for moral leadership. This is a moment for young people to step up and move us forward. This is also a moment for Baltimore. We have to acknowledge the specific pain felt in our city. We have to acknowledge that if 343 people were killed in Aurora or Parkland or Columbine or Virginia Tech, it would be a national crisis. Yet when 343 of our citizens are taken by gun violence, no one bats an eye. So while we absolutely stand in solidarity with the victims of every school shooting, we must also acknowledge that when it is brown and black people being killed on our streets, we fail to show the same moral outrage that we've mustered here today. We, all of us, must do better. A former student of mine, very bright, courageous young man, tough upbringing, went through a whole lot of trauma early on in life, was able to get himself a full scholarship to Bard College in New York, was all set to go off to school when, walking home, he was shot in the back. That young man spent several days and nights in the hospital, and I'm proud to say that today he is a freshman at Bard College in New York. That is the type of resilience and strength that so many young people in Baltimore show every single day, and we have to honor them as much as we honor the victims of every shooting around this country. Let me close by saying every victory that our city council had this year in Baltimore has been led by young people. Whether it's banning styrofoam, thank you, John Bullock. Whether it's banning styrofoam or fighting for community and after-school programs in our budget, young people were our moral compass. This is their moment, and I pledge today that I will continue to stand with my colleagues and our young people to usher in a better, safer Baltimore. Thank you.